want you all to imagine yourselves driving. Now, you receive a text message from a family member or a friend. You get the urge to pick up that phone just to take a quick glimpse, a couple of seconds, right? As soon as you put that phone down and look up, you crash. The next day, you wake up at the hospital. The doctor's explaining to you that you lost your leg, arm, or even worse, you killed someone. Hello class, my name is Pearl Perez, and I've witnessed a close call car accident from someone who was texting while driving. I've also done credible research. You're all probably wondering, what's the big deal? Well, texting while driving can lead to many consequences. With the research that I have gathered today, I want to persuade you all to stop texting while driving. First, I will describe the problem and the statistics of texting while driving. Second, I will examine the solution. Third, I will discuss what you can achieve when you stop texting while driving and when you may suffer if you continue to do so. To begin, the problem with texting while driving is that it can be very distractive. There are three major types of distractions according to the edd.gov. One type is manual distractions. That is when you move your hands away from the wheel. The second one is visual distraction. Is when you focus your eyes away from the road. Third distraction is cognitive. It's when your mind wanders away from the task of driving. See, driving and texting is a combination of these three distractions. Let me put an example for you. When you grab your phone while driving, you're doing a manual distraction. Your hand's not on the wheel, it's on the phone. You're looking at your text message instead of the road, visual. You're thinking about your next text message, it's cognitive. There are tragedies that are caused by texting while driving. You can kill someone. According to Threshold law, a 26-year-old woman was sentenced to 6 years in prison. She killed 2 young teenage girls with her car while texting and driving. See, this could have been preventable. The solution to this is that all she had to do was just focus on the road. Well, she took away 2 innocent lives because of that. Statistics of car accidents from people that are texting while driving show that according to NHTSA, 2,841 lives in 2018 alone were taken. Now, I'm going to break it down for you. 1,730 were drivers. 605 were passengers. 400 were pedestrians. 77 were bicyclists. Now, I discussed the problems and the statistics of texting while driving. I will now move on to the solution. The solution to this problem, I'm sure you all know, is stop texting while you're driving. There are ways to practice preventing texting while driving. You can you can wait until you reach your destination. You can pull over to the side safely and park if you feel that the message is urgent. Another is to inform your friends that you are about to go behind the wheel, because friends will not want to put you at risk. If you cannot resist the urge, there are plenty of apps that block text messages once you step in your car. I will give you a quote from an anonymous Texas State University. The only time you should text is when what you have to say is more important than your life. Now that I have given you the solution, I will now move on to the discussion of what you can achieve when you stop text messaging while you're driving, and what you may suffer if you continue to do so. We can achieve a lot when we break that habit of texting while driving. Not texting while driving will benefit us all. Keep in mind there are people's family members outside in the public, someone's mother, child, father, sister, husband, grandma, you name it. Also, you get to become safe, you practice being a safe driver. Another is that you can be a good citizen for your community and others, practicing good safety driving. You understand the value of life when you're not putting others in your life at risk. There's so much loss at stake when you risk the dangers of texting while driving. You can experience minor vehicle damage to the total car loss. Another is devastating injuries. Commonly distracting drivers face fatalities. You can go to prison, even if your intentions were not to harm or kill someone. Finally, it can affect your insurance premiums and even give you a fine. The police can give you a fine. To summarize, I first discussed the problem and statistics of texting while driving. Secondly, I examined the solution. Third, I discussed what you can achieve when you stop texting while driving and what you may suffer if you continue to do so. I will leave you with this. Honk if you love Jesus. Text and drive if you want to see him.